Hello friends, welcome to this LNW Tutorials by Rohit, and today's topic is Snmp protocol. What is Snmp? Snmp is a simple network management protocol, and I will discuss with you and some details in the Linux system, how you can configure this protocol, and how you can retrieve the data over the Snmp from one system to another system, and how also you can check within the system and details. So let me start here before with the introduction. Why use the Snmp protocol? A simple network management protocol. It's a set of protocol for network management and monitoring. These protocols are supported by many typical network devices such as router, hubs, bridge, switches, servers, workstation, printer, and so on component devices, other network component devices. So it is mainly used for the monitoring purpose. Like you have in a network and where somewhere devices available, so you want to get details. So how you can? So using this, you may get this. You may get this details, like about the uptime and others, and which are process running in with them. So here it's Snmp have the three versions: 1, 2, and 3. Generally, version 1 and version 2 it's very similar. You can say as it is very likely to be similar. So I have just written here. You may just note it down. The net Snmp agent daemon support all the versions of Snmp protocol, and the first two versions 1 and 2c provided for simple authentication using a community string. This string is a shared secret between the agent and the client, and the string is passed in a clear text over the network. However, is considered secure. But you using the Snmp version 3, it is a secure, and it's also have the other features such as it can support tunneling over SSH, TLS authentications with X.50 certificate and Kerberos authentication. For this, I have two machines, server X and server Y. Now I have taken both are the I'm using CentOS 7 machine. See, I will do all the configuration on server Y and then test with server X. First, I'm going to configure as a normal Snmp server. For this, we required some packages, which are net-snmp, net-snmp libs, and net-snmp utils. These three packets is needed. Let me check if this packet is installed in my local machine. Snmp. No, it is not. Okay. Yum install net snmp net snmp utils net snmp libs. Enter. Asking for yes. To then install these packages. Great. Now all the packages installed in my system. Sorry. Then our next step is allow the rule in firewalls. Which port? In port 161 and 162. As I have shown you, this is the command which you use to add the rules in a firewall. Fine, I have already added this rule in firewall, so I'm just going to show you. This is the port 162 UDP and 161 UDP. If if you're required to add, follow this command, then do reload, and next, as I seen you, firewall command -cmd -list all. So you check with this command. If not, please do and add there. If you're using your CentOS 6 or it's below version, so in that case you require IP tables, and then you need to put this entries like IP tables and allow the 161 and 160 port in that machine, and then do the save. It will then save. All is we have done here. Now our next step is configure the configuration file. Go do here etc snmp snmpd.conf, press enter. Just come on the port, it's line number 40 where I am, and you're able to see first map the community name public and blah blah. So just simply going to type now ro community, means read only community, give a secret name such as I am going to give my secret, and in which network you want to allow this configuration. So first I am checking here, so going to do on the locally, means loopback IP, and save this configurations. Save now. Then I just configuration saved. Now next step is systemctl start snmpd. It's done. Do the enable. Now it's enabled. Let me check the status. Yes, it is in running state. Our next step is what? Check through snmp walk. snmp walk is an agent which tell you it is running or not. So this is my command snmp walk, and it's checking version with 2. Here here -v2c. It means it's checking with the version 2, and -c means here my secret, which is a key I have allotted in that system, and press enter. You get the long details in the descriptive format. Means SNMP server is running on your local system. You may see here SNMP NPD MIB and some detail, sys ORAID and sys ORD CR management information, MIB message processing and dispatching, management information definition for the SNMP user base, security model, and so on. Well, this is if you want to this is for what, in case you want to configure in SNMP version 2, but if you want to this configuration version 3, so it's a little different here. I show you now. Just stop and net SNMP create v3 user. Simply press enter. Give the which user you want to allow. Suppose I want to allow Rohit. Press enter. It's SNMP. It's need to give the secret. I'm going to give secret SNMP. It is passphrase. Press enter. Now it's done. Great. Our next step is test with version 3, but before need to start SNMPD started, and one more thing, just need to create .snmp I have showing here. See, this step you need to follow. mkdir on the home directory of that user .snmp, then you configure .snmp and snmpd.conf. I have already done snmp.conf, not snmpd, it is snmp.conf. Here you define this variable which I have given. I have just set here secret snmp. It is for version and this is for security level, auth privilege, and security person name is Rohit and passphrase will be secret snmp. Just go ahead and save. It's done. Let me restart snmpd server. It's done. Our next step is snmp walk hyphen v3. It represent version 3. I'm checking for where localhost and system. It given you output, means you have to remember which user you are giving here. Like it's just like a string, you can give any name or anything which you need to configure in the file .snmp/snmp.conf folder. If you're not going to do, then it will throwing you authentication passphrase. Suppose I just go ahead snmp, right, remove, okay, I just change the name right now. Now it's in BK format and the file is not will be exist here, and when I will try now snmp walk for version 3, it will throw you no security specified, means it's checking for the configuration and it's not getting. So what the solution is simple. You need to change the name of this file as snmp.conf and it will read these configurations. This is the configurations which I have said. Security name will be Rohit and passphrase this. So using this file it will authenticate, and when you will check with snmp walk version 3 localhost is giving you output. So fine, let me start. Go ahead retrieving the performance data over the snmp. You able to see here when I'm checking on the server Y, because I have done all the configuration on server Y. So it's happening and it's getting. What about if that machine is available in my network somewhere, I don't know, but I have only IP, and will I get the details from there to here or here from there? Yes, it is possible. The solution is what? Do the minimize. This is another machine. This is server X. From here I will check the details of server Y. Grab snmp package must be available here. Same package you just install here, or if this two packages are necessary, one agent and another is utils, or you can also configure this one because this is the server package. Well, need to restart the service. systemctl status snmpd, it is running state. Let me check once with the stopped. Great. snmp walk -v2c -c secret would be secret, not this one, my secret. This is my key, and I'm checking with the server Y, and what information I required? System. It will go and check. No response from Y. Okay. No, it's not getting response from the server. If we check with the version 3, authorization error. Okay, which folder I was created there need to make same file need to be made change here. You may see it is username Rohit and secret SNMP. You know why I am getting this error? Because I have not allowed to fetch details in other server. So solution is very simple. Go snmpd.conf and just copy and save. Give the IP of server X machine 68.100.10/32 means it will accessible from only that machine, not will other one. Just save now, do the restart SNMP and next. Again come here, save with the same command. You try to check SNMP work. You will get the details here. Means when you have allowed from the in the network, so you've seen you just started getting the response from other machine. So it is very simple. This is my server and running on agent on this machine, and it's fetching details from there. Means from X, from Y, X is getting response. Same you will get, because before going to on the version 3 you have to do the two main configurations. First on file which I just made entry snmp.conf, which is here done, and next you need to try, because whenever we check for the authentication, if they have not the file, then it will not be authenticate. So very simple, snmp walk -v3 and where for the server Y system. You can see here I'm using the server X or Y. Actually I have done the naming in the host file, so that's why I'm using server X, it is the IP 10, and server Y IP is 100.11. So that's why I'm using X or Y as a name. So if you require, you may change as it is, as I have done, or you just change the IP. So you're able to see this here. We will do now, and our next step is, if we need to perform or we need to retrieve data over the SNMP, so how we'll get? First you have validated SNMP work, getting response from the server, that is fine. Our next step is we will going to retrieve some information from the server. So I have just noted down some details, like you required to get the hardware configurations. So this is snmp table -cv for the local host. You need to make the changes instead of localhost if you're checking in the network. So I will explain here in this field. Like suppose I am on server X, I am checking details for server Y. Instead of localhost, you replace Y, or you can also do what? Server Y dot lab and press enter. this is the hardware details. Fine, this is getting true. You can also change here, instead of CB just do B, not B. Let me check, let's remove. Yes, you also get the same output. Sometimes CB is required, and you can also check in the details with the man pages, like why are you using the capital C or B. So this is all. What I'm trying to say you here, see the output between the resources with the two commands. It's a little different. Here it's in short format, means hrfs type, hr access, and hrfs bootable. This is all. So you're getting, and if you're using the iPhone CB, so you're getting in the details, access, bootable, storage index, and last full backup. So the star. Well, so you need to require hardware configuration. You follow this. You require the Snmp table. Follow this command, and this is the all details. I have also maintained the documentation. Like for hardware, this is the command. For CPU and memory utilization, you will use the snmp walk localhost states. Just copy it and put change instead of localhost, change server y.lab. This is the output, means swap in, integer swap out, IO sent, IO received, interrupts, contents, CPU user, system, CPU idle. So you getting you're accessing server X, and this all the details you're fetching from server Y. So this is what, this is just like a monitoring all the process which is running on the server X. This is happen in the networking. It is also for the routers, for the other network devices such as switch. So it is done for the networking, it's for the monitoring. So this is some other commands you may use for your end. I have here some descriptive details. This one, like I have just used host resources MIB system. Just checked here. See, whatever information you require, you just replace the word. See, snmp box server Y. I'm getting further information. What about the system, and what the system is giving information? It contains the general system information such as uptime, number of users, and number of running process. See, uptime, this one, time ticks, date it is from that system, there is a time now, and initial load device, load parameter, and system number, system processes, and system maximum processes. So this all the details you fetch from that. And also if you need to get the storage, so same replace in that command, storage. Now check this, all the output is available here. Storage index 1367, this is all. Storage type, string, and storage allocation unit, storage size. So this will be all in a details you will get from the core level output. So it is all. We have also one more suitable things, like if you want to have this in a scripted format, so how you will get the details or you will monitor. I will show you in the next video just after ending with this one. So friends, if you like this video, please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or it's play.google.com. Also you may subscribe from here, Google, go.google.com GL of AFMF5H. So please subscribe and follow us, man. I'm ending out for this video and we will let you know in next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great time.